Stop wasting money on ads. You just spent $500 on ads and you got 47 clicks. Three of them bounced in 4 seconds. And now you're refreshing your dashboard, hoping something changes, but nothing does. Here's what nobody is telling you: ads didn't kill your growth. Ads revealed that something else is broken. And I'm going to show you exactly what that is and how creators in 2026 are building audiences that print money without spending a single dollar on paid traffic. Stay with me because by minute 8, you're going to look at your content strategy completely different. Let's talk about what's actually happening in the creator economy right now. The platforms want you to pay for reach. That's the business model. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, they've all quietly throttled organic reach over the last 18 months. And so every creator coach, every marketing guru, every scale your brand course is pointing you to the same solution: just run ads. And look, I get it. It feels logical. You want more eyeballs. Ads buy eyeballs. Done. But here's what they're not telling you: ads are a volume pump, they are not a conversation machine. Let me say that again because most people skip right past it. Running ads to content that isn't already converting organically is like putting a turbocharger on a car with a blown engine. You're just accelerating failure faster. I've talked to hundreds of creators over the last 2 years, and I see the same pattern over and over. Someone spends $300, $500, sometimes $2,000 on Meta or YouTube ads. They get traffic, but conversions are dead. So what do? They think the creative is the problem. They film a new hook. They run it again. Same result. And then they blame themselves. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe my niche is too crowded. Maybe this whole creator thing just isn't for me. Let me know in the comments if you have felt that way, because I have too. No, the problem isn't you. The problem is the order of operations. Here's something the algorithm actually rewards in 2026 that most creators are completely ignoring: watch time clustering. What does that mean? It means YouTube and every other platform is now tracking not just whether people watch your content, but who watches it together, what they watched before, and what they watched after. The algorithm is building social graphs around content. It's basically asking, does this video belong to a community? Ads send random, disconnected traffic. Random traffic destroys your watch time clustering. And when you destroy your watch time clustering, the algorithm stops recommending your video organically. So you pay for traffic. That traffic tanks your organic reach. Now you need to pay for even more traffic just to stay where you were. It's a trap, and it's designed that way. Here's the shift that's happening right now, and most creators are 6 months behind on it. The era of broadcasting is dead. The era of belonging is here. For the last decade, the playbook was post content, grow followers, sell stuff to your followers, simple funnel. That playbook is broken. Here's why. In 2026, the average person follows over 400 accounts. They can't keep up. They're overwhelmed. So what do? They curate. They stop following people casually, and they commit to creators who make them feel like they are part of something. The creators winning right now aren't the ones with the best content. They're the ones with the best community gravity. Community gravity means your audience comes back not just for your content, but for each other. Think about the channels you're personally obsessed with. I bet it's not because every video is perfect. It's because watching feels like hanging out with people who get you. That's community gravity. And you cannot buy it with ads. All right, here's another point, and this one's going to sting, so stay with me. The reason most creator businesses are stuck isn't distribution. It's not even content quality. It's offer clarity. Here's the test. If I stopped you on the street right now and said, what do you do and who is it for? Could you give me an answer in one sentence in a way that made a stranger immediately say, oh, I need that? Most creators can't. And so their content is interesting, but it doesn't pull anyone towards anything. Ads can't fix that. Better editing can't fix that. More posting can't fix that. The number one thing that makes organic content work, and I mean work like clockwork, is when every video answers a question your specific viewer is already asking in their head at 11 p.m. when they can't sleep. It's not a general question, their specific question. When you nail that, something wild happens. People don't just watch, they share, they comment, they DM you, and the algorithm, it notices it. And it sends your content to more people who look just like them. That is the flywheel. That's what ads are trying to simulate, but they never can replicate. Let me paint you a picture of where this road leads if nothing changes. 12 months from now, you're still posting, you're still spending money on ads. Maybe you've grown a little, but your revenue pretty much stayed the same. Your revenue per follower has actually gone down because your audience is less targeted and less engaged than it used to be. You're working harder, the numbers are bigger, but the income isn't growing. And slowly, quietly, you start thinking about quitting. Not dramatically, just posting less, trying it. Nothing feels urgent anymore. That's the slow death of a creator business. And I've watched it happen to people who are genuinely talented, people who deserved to make it. The difference between them and the creators who are building real sustainable income right now, a system, a clear positioning, and a community they nurtured instead of a funnel they spam. And this is why I built the Creators Gym, not a course, not a cohort, a gym. Because a gym means you show up, you put in the work, and you get stronger every single week. It's not a one time event, it's a practice. Inside the Creators Gym, we do three things. One, you get your positioning razor sharp. You walk out knowing exactly who you're here for, what problem you solve, and how you say it in a way that makes your ideal viewer feel like you're reading their mind. Number two, we build your content engine, not based on trends, not based on what's working for someone with 1 million subscribers, based on what you can sustain, based on what your audience actually needs, because consistency beats going viral every single time. Number three, we grow your community before your audience. Most creators have this backwards. They chase numbers. We chase depth because 500 people who are obsessed with you are worth more than 50,000 who barely remember subscribing. The creators inside the gym right now are landing brand deals without a massive following. They're launching products to audiences that actually buy. They're waking up to comments that say, I feel like you made this video just for me. That's the signal. That's when you know it's working. If you are still running ads, hoping something clicks, I want you to pause. Not forever, just long enough to audit what's actually. Ask yourself, is my content converting organically at all? Do I know exactly who I'm talking to? Does my audience feel like a community or a follower count? If any of those answers feel fuzzy, that's where we start. A link to join the Creators Gym is in the description below. Read what it's about, see if it sounds like what you've been looking for. And if it does, come in. There's no algorithm hack, no shortcut, but there is a system, and it works if you work it. And look, if you're not ready for that yet, I totally get it. But do me a favor. Before you spend another dollar on ads, watch the next video I'm linking right here. It's going to show you the content framework I use to get 80% of my views from people who have never seen my channel before. All organic. Because that's the machine you need to build first. I'll see you over there.